What's up everyone, it's your boy That Plays, back at it again with the next installment of our 10,000 hour series. Today we got this year's nominee for the Indie Game of the Year, Dredge. Dredge is an indie game about fishing and uncovering the long forgotten artifacts at the bottom of the ocean. It is a Lovecraftian horror story. This is probably the closest thing you guys will see when it comes to horror games in this series, as I don't really enjoy them at all. This game is surprisingly one of my favorite games that I played all year. So let's have a look into the mysterious world of Dredge and why it's a nominee for Indie Game of the Year. Hey guys, it's Dan from the future. As of making this video right now, the DLC for this game just dropped. So anything in this video does not include the DLC or is not talking about the DLC because I haven't played it yet. I spent a mere 14 hours to finish the game, often forgetting to play and just enjoying the ambience created by the music and visually pleasing art style. Sailing into the pitch black sea, turning on my tiny little light, trying to get my last catch of the day, and then hearing a horn from afar, red gust of wind, and then a ship enclosing to your location with great speed. Or the OST in broad daylight as you discover deserted islands, finding mysterious notes and signs. The low poly environment mixed with OST created a world that sucked me in and would not let me go until completion. At the start of the game, when you have a small dinky light on your ship, exploring into the night is, well, the scariest thing you can do. As you get swallowed into the darkness, you're struck with fear and paranoia, hallucinating small red gusts of wind. Then little rocks will appear in your ship's way, eyes staring at you from the void. Forget to sleep for too long? Don't worry, a ship will come to eat you, or crows will begin to attack you. I don't know, choose your poison. Experiencing these for the first time was definitely memorable and just enough to freak me out and sound the alarm bells in my head to not do it again, at least for a while. As I upgraded my ship, I got tiny boosts of confidence, beckoning me to explore further and further, until finally uncovering all of the 4 main areas, each unique in their own way, from the scary depths with bioluminescent bodies misshapen by the crushing depths, to murky swamps filled with mine-eaters, the heavy fog that surrounds them engulfing me as I got closer, paired with this deep melancholic music that was playing in the background. I wish I could experience it for the first time again. I love all these areas, apart from the volcano place. Holy shit, was that place annoying as f***. Aesthetically, it was fine, but the enemies there were so annoying, and the weird red tint to the screen was a big no-no. Did not enjoy any of my time there. But apart from that, I had a great time. I want to appreciate how the world has a barren feeling of open sea while being in a relatively small world. And somehow, even with that barren feeling of open sea, it doesn't feel like an empty void. This might be because almost every small island has something on it, whether to just look at or do, like a small side quest. On top of this, I love how there's no filler quests for the main story. I think there's only like 15 mandatory quests. They're simple and you can do them whenever you want. There's no forced progression. I prefer this a lot over the follow quests that seem to plague me every time I try and play a single player game. What makes up the bulk of my time in this game is the ship upgrading. Starting out with like a really bad dinky ship to, having a full trawler with a net is really awesome to see over time. I love upgrading my character in any game, whether it's a skill tree, level ups, or modular upgrades. It's just a guilty pleasure that I have. And this game has that. So instead of doing side quests, I ended up maxing my ship and everything I could before setting out on proper expedition. The best fishing rod, the best propeller I could get, etc. I just couldn't stop, especially when I could see the end. The fishing aspect is also really fun, and the variety of fish with weird variants are great. So getting more money was also fun, and it didn't feel like a chore at all. Time stopping when the ship is in the dock or not moving is also a fantastic feature in the game. I didn't have to worry about managing my inventory fast or talking to NPCs with speed, letting me enjoy the scenery. It's a niche feature, but definitely a good one. On the topic of NPCs, I won't lie, my TikTok kid attention span got to me. I couldn't follow the story too well, but I understood what was going on. It's just that it wasn't too captivating for me personally. I just wanted to keep fishing. Maybe it was because the story is written down instead of voice acted. I assume a lot of people still enjoyed the story, as I saw many people praising it online. So this is just personal preference, guys. On top of that, I found the ending of the game lackluster and abrupt. I was expecting like a boss fight battle or a fun little mini game or a cutscene with animations, just something a bit more rewarding than, well, what I got. I was genuinely upset because I was enjoying the game so much, and to have it ended for me like so abruptly was really upsetting. But I guess the game was about the journey and not the ending. I also want to mention that as an indie game, the price point is not expected to be obviously 60 euros, but I still like the price of 25 euros with very frequent 20% off or more sales. I just wish there was a little more variety in fish so I can catch even more. I can never have enough fish. So that's it. Thank you guys for joining me on this deep dive into Dredge, a captivating journey into the mysterious depths of the ocean. We sailed through its Lovecraftian horror narrative, explored unique and eerie environments, and upgraded our ship to uncover the secrets below. Dredge proved to be truly immersive indie game experience. While the story might not have gripped me entirely, the atmospheric ambience, the thrill of discovery, and the addictive ship upgrades kept me hooked for a solid 14 hours. For an indie game, Dredge delivers a remarkable experience without the hefty price tag, making it a worthy nominee for Indie Game of the Year. As we sail off into the gaming horizon, I can't help but appreciate the unique charm this indie game title brings to the table. If you're a fan of atmospheric exploration and enjoy the thrill of the unknown, Dredge might just be the indie gem you've been searching for. Hopping to our tier list, this game was equivalent to Forager in my eyes, with the same kind of addiction and charm. If you guys want to dispute that, you guys can fight me, alright? It's not the same, but it's the same. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And don't forget to vote on the next weekly poll.